And you're just sort of dancing.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. You sit that hat, Bill, in the...
This one.
That's my husband. My name's Robin. Welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. Sort of behind the camera.
Now I'm in the front.
In front of the camera is my husband, Bill. He's getting my mic kind of set up, and I don't know if my screen looks a little wonky. It looks a little crooked. So
who's a little crooked?
Anyway, welcome.
You're a lot crooked.
No,
how do I look now?
Back the other way. Back the other. There you go.
Did I do okay that time?
Good enough.
That's okay. You got nobody watching yet.
Hopefully it's not too crooked for you. So welcome to our segment on Craft Round the Clock. We are coming to you from just outside of, where are we? Lewiston, Idaho. Honestly, we have been on vacation. We went on a cruise to Alaska we've been gone for the last 10, 12 days. The cruise was 7 days. Anyway, I'm still trying to get back to real life. Anyway, we are back. We are ready to craft. We are glad to have you here. So when you get here, hop on, say hello. Even if it doesn't say live up there, you're watching the replay. And that's great too. Just comment #replay so we know when you watched. I'm going to take just a second to pull this up on my computer and make sure I have no volume. And click this up so I can see comments a little bit closer. So good morning, good morning. Hey, Liana. Yes, we missed you too. We tried to do we did one little live from the cruise, and that was fun. We kind of wanted to do more, but we were busy enjoying ourselves.
Okay. So you just said good morning, good morning. Do you need to say it washy too, or what?
Not washy. That's a cruise thing. Before you go into the buffet, you have to wash your hands, and it became good morning, washy. So it is morning here. Maybe it's getting on to afternoon where you are. Anyway, welcome. Say hello. Let us know you're watching. If we get 25 viewers, we will, in fact, let me pull out the tickets. We will have a drawing. What did I do with I am only partly coordinated here. So I'm going to set my chicken timer and hope in faith that we will get our 25 viewers. Now, to get in the drawing, to get entered into the drawing, you just need to comment, because when my timer goes off, I'm going to look at my screen, and the very last comment that I see gets their name entered into a drawing. Get my little container to put the drawing in there. Anyway, but we've got to have 25 viewers. So we would certainly appreciate it if you would love our page, follow our page, sprinkle our page out so that your friends can watch. And we do have our stars activated. We certainly appreciate any of this support that you can give us. Okay, that's enough blah, blah, blah. Is anybody saying hello that I've missed? Okay, so what we're going to do, it's September 14th. Where did half of the month go? And I have yet to use our club transfer for a project. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to, this was a couple months ago's club design, and I'm done with this. So I'm going to show you how I can take this off and we can put on our new club transfer. So this is our new one. So if you join club, you get a packet like this every month to your mailbox. And what you'll get is you'll get a set of 3 paste packets. And this month's comes with camel, rust, and black velvet. And here is this month's design. And we are going to replace this. So here is this month's design. Grateful for this day. Isn't that beautiful, with those oak leaves and the acorns and the other florals, or whatever they're called. They're not florals because they're not flowers, but foliage. There we go. Okay, so let me show you let's say I'm done with this. Hey, Pam, welcome. Thank you for sprinkling MNC Treasures. Thanks. Hello, Patty. Cheryl from MNC Treasures. Good morning. Thank you for sprinkling, Pam. Hello, Juanita. Okay. Cheryl from Illinois. Okay. Okay, let's get going on this. Okay, so I'm done with this. Our paste is semi-permanent. So I'm going to just get rid of this. So I just take regular water and I'm going to spray this. This is on our Aiden surface. It's just a chalkboard surface. And I'm going to let it sit for just a second. I'm going to get out my paste scraper. If you don't have a paste scraper, you could use like a plastic kitchen spatula or the side of a credit card. It would work just the same. And you know, I'm kind of catching a cold, so I'm going to drink my tea from my new Alaska mug. Do you see that? Got that in Alaska, because that's where we were last week. Okay, so I'm going to let the water kind of penetrate into the paste. And I'm going to need a paper towel. So let me get that now. So I'm going to take my paste scraper and I'm just going to, who was our last comment? Juanita, it looks like. I might have Bill tell me what the last comment is.
Actually, it's
Juanita.
real fast this morning. I'm not sure why.
You know what? I have heard people complaining that they're not getting their comments and they have to keep refreshing. So you might try that.
I'm doing that on my phone itself.
Okay, so I'm going to have you tell me.
Patty commented beautiful on your mug.
Okay. Was that the last one then?
That's what I see.
Okay, we'll give it to, okay, which Patty? Patty Dijon?
Dijon.
Okay.
And Juanita's from Muskogee.
Okay, so I'm going to have Bill, whenever the timer goes off, he is going to refresh his screen. He's going to tell me who the last comment was. Okay, so let's get back to this. I've reset my timer. Remember, we have to have 25 little eyeballs up there in order to have our drawing at the end. So I'm seeing 11. So we're almost halfway there. So I'm just scraping off this old paste. And it's not completely coming off, but don't you worry. I'm going to take a paper towel, scrape this, clean this up. And I can still see a little bit of ghosting there. So next I'm going to take my board eraser, and I've got it kind of damp. And I'm just going to clean off all of the rest of that ghosting right there. Okay. Oops, I actually got some of it onto the frame. Clean that off. Ta-da! And this is completely reusable. I love this because I don't have to invest in lots and lots and lots of frames and surfaces. When I'm done with one, I just clean it off and replace it with something new. I don't have to store the old season's decor. Anyway, that's what I like about it. Okay, so cleaned it off. It is good to go. This, like I said, this is our Aiden frame. It is actually magnetic, which is awesome. Okay, so I've got that. It's a little bit damp still. It's a little damp down here in our basement. So I'm just going to give that a quick dry. And we are going to use our new club transfer. This is for the month of September. Okay, if you're interested in how to become part of club, you can type the comment. Thanks for sprinkling, Juanita. Yes, Pam, it has been crazy. You can type the comment club and my bot will send you a link. You can find out some more information or you can ask me questions here. Okay, so our transfers are meant to be reusable. They're sticky back silkscreen transfers. So I'm going to peel this off. They're meant to be reusable. 10 to 12 times guaranteed by the company, but you can actually get more uses out of them if you clean them up really well. Uh-oh. Okay, Bill. Who's refresh and...
I'm refreshing just to make sure if it'll go. It looks like Juanita Murphy was the last.
Juanita again.
That's the last one I'm seeing here.
Okay. Let me set the timer again. Remember, we got to get to 25 in order to have... We're down to 9. Oh no. Okay, so this is really sticky. So what I'm doing is putting it on a towel so it grabs up some lint. Because I don't want it so sticky that when I pull it off my surface, it stretches or distorts my transfer. So this is made just for this size transfer. So I'm going to lay it down there. And if we have enough time, we're going to do 2 projects today with this transfer because it's the 14th and I haven't done anything with this transfer yet. This is only available to club members and designers during the month of September. That's the only way you can get this. Okay, so I'm pushing it down, make sure there's no air bubbles. And these are the colors that come with club. I'm going to use my full jars though and save these for another project. And of course we're not going to use the black because it's a black background. That won't show up. So I'm going to replace that, I think, with Shimmer Harvest. Okay, so let's get to getting. I'm going to start with Camel, which is a medium brown. And this is our Chalkology paste. Chalk in paste form. And I'm just going to stir this up a bit. And I need to get some water in here. Okay, so I think I'm going to do these, this foliage right here in the lighter brown. And then I'm going to do the oak leaves in rust. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my squeegee. And I'm going to just push it through that silk screen. Now when I get into kind of a tight corner, I'm going to pull out my detail tool or my multi-tool. And that will help me have a little better control of the paste. Okay, 2 hours from me. I missed something. Oh, your mom was in Oklahoma City.
That was me.
That was you.
So I comment and it puts it under your face. But if I comment just in the stream, it's my face.
Okay.
So I didn't know it did that to me. But there you go.
There you go.
There you have it.
Okay, so this is super easy. Okay.
All right, the last one up was Juanita Murphy.
You guys have to comment if you want to get in. And we have to have 16. Got to get to 25. Okay.
There's Teresa Adams. Hello, Teresa.
Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, so I've got that. I've got that part done. Let me get Juanita again. Okay, and I'm going to reset the timer. Okay, I don't want this paste to dry in my screen because if it does, when I pull it up, it will pull up the paste. I don't want to pull up the paste. I want the paste to stay down. So I'm going to do what's called paste and peel. So I've pasted it here. I'm going to peel this up so that it releases from the screen. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just peeling it up. I'm going to give it just a quick little zap with my dryer.
From Georgia.
Hey, Lavada.
And
I hope I'm saying that right.
Color.
Okay, so now I'm going to lay this back down, but I'm not going to press where I have already pasted. I'm only going to press where I still need to. Okay, now I'm going to go back up to the top here.
And we got, Lisa says she's sprinkling again. And
thank you
Cindy
so
says
much.
She's got that coming.
Oh, good. You must be a...
She says
oh,
she's
Cindy,
new here.
You're new here, but you must be a club member for somebody if you're getting it, or you're a designer. I don't know. Yeah, if you're a club member, you should be getting it soon because I got mine just the other day. Whoops.
Yeah. Patty says the color really pops against the black.
It does.
It sure does.
It does. Okay. So this is just kind of like coloring by the numbers. I will tell you, don't rush. If you rush, you're more apt to get something somewhere you didn't want it to be. So just take your time. Although I am kind of on a time crunch, so I am rushing a little bit more than I normally would.
Sue from Living a Heartful Life had just jumped on and said hello.
Hello. Hey, Sue. Some of you must be hostesses also on Craft Round the Clock, which is an awesome group. Okay. So I've got that part done. Let me scrape off the excess. And Mr. Bill's going to tell me the last name that commented.
Well, the last one I had on was Cindy Johnson when she said sprinkled.
Okay, Cindy Johnson.
And I refreshed again.
Okay.
I got a bunch more.
And 17.
Patty DeJean says, what's the weather like there? Smoky.
It's smoky. We've got fires not near, but in surround. We're kind of in a valley, so we catch all of the smoke. But, okay, so I'm doing paste and peel. I'm peeling this up to release it from the screen. Okay, and I actually made a little...
Her husband had COVID and was in the hospital, so she hasn't been on in a while.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully he is all better. Okay, I'm going to give it just a quick little dry.
Actually, Tallulah Bell just asked if it was dry here, and we just got a nice rain this morning.
Yes, we got a good rain this morning. And it looks, you know, you never know, but it looks like we've changed into some fall weather, although I wouldn't be surprised if we get another heat wave.
Don't forget to reset your timer.
Oh, thank you.
Lisa's on it.
Thank you, Liana.
Liana,
Oops.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Liana.
Reset. Okay, so I'm pushing this down where I have not chalked before. And now I'm going to go in with, I'm done with this. Scrape that off, clean it off. How am I doing? I'm doing good on time. And I'm going to do the rust. I love this color rust. It's kind of a burnt orange, perfect for autumn. And I'm going to do those oak leaves. And I would say it's in the same color family. They coordinate really well together, that camel and rust. A rusty camel. So, what is weather like where you are all at?
Cindy wants to know if we're from California.
We used to be, but about 3.5 years ago, we moved up to Idaho when we retired.
And Tallulah Bell says they're headed into fall there. Leaves are falling, the weather is much cooler. Yeah. We're actually in almost the northern part of Idaho, near Lewiston.
We're up in the, what, kind of the start of the Panhandle?
Yeah.
Part way up the Panhandle.
I am having to refresh about every 15 seconds to even get this stuff.
Okay, well, as soon as the timer goes off, you need to refresh and then tell me the last. Are we at 25? We might not get 25 today. That's sad.
That there's 76 in Vermont. Yeah, we're up around that same thing. And there's 75 in Battle Creek, Michigan. I think all the northern states are a little bit warm right now. Yeah, California has a lot of fires. I wasn't sure if that's where you're from. She's from Missouri. Weather's nice.
No, the fires we're having are, where are they? Oregon, Washington.
Yeah.
We are right next to the Washington border.
And close to the Oregon.
Close to the Oregon border.
We're getting all of their smoke.
And so we get all their smoke. I mean, there are a few fires in Idaho, but they're not like right by us. We're not in danger of fire. We are just, well, we always are, but okay.
Tallulah Bell says 71 there.
Oh, sounds like everyone is having wonderful weather. We had pretty good weather in Alaska. Okay, I've got that all chalked. Now I'm going to peel it up. Come on, grab that corner. Okay, refresh and tell me. Okay, so I'm pasting and now I'm peeling it up. I don't want to pull from the corners, I want to pull from the edge. Okay, oh, how pretty. I love those colors. I'm doing this so the paste doesn't stick in the screen. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to gently lay that back down, and I'm only going to push those words and peel it up here.
Cindy
again, don't, oh, did you find the last comment?
At the bell?
Yes.
Tallulah Bell.
Tallulah Bell, yay!
I've enjoyed Tallulah Bell's post on Facebook. She's been doing some really positive stuff.
Okay, yes, she always does. I think she posts something every day, don't you? Something uplifting and positive. Okay, so I won't forget to reset the timer. Just get that, zap that so it doesn't smudge. And I'm going to lay that back down. Okay, reset the timer. Come on, we got to get 25. Tallulah Bell. Okay, she is in our drawing. Okay, so for these letters, grateful for this day. I love this font. It's like a typewriter. Bill could probably tell you the name of the font.
American typewriter.
American typewriter. There you go. Okay, let me put this away. And I'm going to use, I love our shimmers, so I'm going to use Shimmer Harvest. And I'm going to stir. I like to stir up my shimmers because sometimes the little mica flecks need a little stir. So I'm going to give a little sparkle here for these words. And then we'll be done. And you saw, well, we'll be done with this project. I'm going to do another project real quick.
Okay, Teresa says, haven't got this month yet. I hope it comes this week.
Okay, yeah, it should come. I just got mine. I think you can go into the website and you can check your orders and see if it has shipped. Or maybe, I don't know. Usually when they ship them, they give you a tracking number.
And then Tallulah Bell says she tries to post that's my goal. I believe in positive thinking and being thankful. I think it's key to a happy life.
Yes, that is so true. Okay, so I'm going to completely pull this off now. I'll do it from this way.
Hey, shimmer anything.
And I'm going to, yes, shimmer anything, shimmer everything. Okay, there we go. Oh, how pretty. I love these colors. What do you think? Grateful for this day. So pretty. Perfect for autumn with those oak leaves. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Tell me if you love it. Give me some hearts. Okay, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give this a quick dry. Okay, again, this is our September club transfer. And the only way to get this transfer is to be a club member or a designer. And so if you are interested in what club is, I'm not going to take all the time to tell you about it, but it's basically our monthly subscription service. And if you just type club in the comments, my bot will send you a link and you can find out more information, or you can ask me. Okay, there's the timer. Bill's going to refresh.
Okay, the last one I had. Hold on, it's coming. Got a lot of comments this time. Okay. Oh, it was Tallulah Bell.
Tallulah Bell again.
I'm gonna say
hearts.
Fall hearts.
Fall hearts.
Fall hearts.
Okay, so we are going to do another project with this same transfer because I want to show you. You think, oh, what? Is it just like a one and done? No, you can do lots of different things with these transfers. Again, they're reusable and you don't have to use the entire thing if you don't want to use the whole design. Okay, I am sure hoping we get to 25. Okay, reset the timer. So before I use this again, I'm going to clean the transfer. So I also want to show you how easy it is to clean the transfers. I'm just taking water in a spray bottle. You don't even have to do this. If you are near a sink, you just put it in the sink and clean it off with a board eraser or a soft sponge. I like to start by using a Swedish dishcloth or a paper towel to just get that top layer of paste off. My goal is to get all of the paste out of that screen. That's where the magic happens, in that screen, so I have to get it cleaned out. So awesome. Love the colors. Yes, I love the contrast on that dark background. Although it would look pretty on any kind of background, but yes, I love that contrast. So this, you can see, it's not completely cleaning it off. It's just getting a whole bunch of it off. Now I'm going to switch over to my board eraser, which is like a magic eraser, but there's no chemicals in it. We don't want to use chemicals on this. That will shorten the life of your transfer.
Speaking of colors, is that pretty much the same colors used on your Autumn Splendor sign behind you?
Yes, with the addition of Dune, the lighter brown, which we're going to use on our next project. Okay. So this is pulling out. You can see it's getting more and more and more of that paste out to clean out that screen. That paste likes to sneak onto the back. So I want to turn this over. I want to spray it again and get the paste that migrated to the back. And this is also pulling off some of that fuzz that we put on. Yes, this is just regular. Well, actually, this is, oh my goodness, distilled water, but it does not have to be for cleaning. The only time you use distilled water is if you're putting it in your paste. But it's just regular plain tap water. Again, the easiest way is in your kitchen sink, but I'm too far away from my kitchen sink. Love the pumpkins behind me. Thank you. I kind of have a whole little Halloween farm going on back here. Okay, so I believe I have all of the paste out of my screen. Now you can see it has kind of stained the plastic part of this. That's okay. That's because our pastes are highly pigmented, and so that has just discolored the transfer part. As long as you get that paste out of the screen, you are good to go. Okay, refresh and give me a name. Juanita again.
She loves chalk.
Are you a club member or a customer, Juanita? Designer, or are you just a fan? Okay, ordinarily I would have you air dry this and put it back on its backer sheet, but we're going to use it again. So I'm going to just take a paper towel and lightly remove any moisture and kind of dry it up. And it's still a little bit damp. She's a club member. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to take my quick dry tool. This does not get super hot. You don't want to use heat on these transfers. But I'm just going to, not too close, I'm just going to make sure it's dry. Again, ideally you let it air dry. Okay.
Lisa sent you flowers.
Thank you for the flowers, Lisa. It's been a while since I've had flowers, since I grew my own. Okay, I'm going to put this back down on my fuzzing cloth. And just in case you're just now joining us, here is our first project using this club transfer. Grateful for this day. Now, we were recently in Seattle because we were headed out for our cruise, and that's where it took off. And so there's a Hobby Lobby in Seattle. There isn't one near us at all. 2.5 hours away is the closest. So I got to go to a Hobby Lobby, and I noticed something that I have seen a trend on, and that is this. Let me show you. Oh, and I forgot to set the timer again. Come on, we need 10 more people. We got to get 25. Okay, set that again. This is a new trend, this amber glass. Have you seen it? Have you seen how much it's out in craft stores and in home goods stores? Isn't that beautiful? I love that amber glass, and it goes so well with this. So we are going to use part of this transfer on this amber glass. We could use glass etching. I haven't tested to see whether it will actually etch, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to put paste on it. We could do ink if we wanted to make it permanent, but I might not want this permanent. So I'm just going to use paste, and it will be fine because it's not going to be getting wet and it's not going to be getting scratched. No, I don't like him bringing home cut flowers. So hey, Cindy, welcome. So I'm just getting any fingerprints off of this. So we are going to take this transfer, and we are going to use just this center part, grateful for this day, and these little acorns and those little floral motif. We're not going to do the big sprays, and we're just going to chalk it onto my amber glass. So I want to show you how versatile these are. So if you don't have a use for a big old sign like this, you don't need to. So I'm going to stand up here, and that's wanting to roll, so I'm going to let it roll. And I'm going to just lay this down. This is nice about our transfers, is that you can put them on a curved surface. Let me see if I have that. Make sure I...
Teresa says that's a pretty vase. Let me tell you, she went around and poked at all the different vases,
yes.
put them up, set them down.
He was like, what are you doing? Let's go home. It was his idea to go. He made me go to Hobby Lobby.
I did.
I was having a difficult time because we went on the cruise with our adult children, and we live 1,100 miles away from them. So we usually only see them once a year, maybe at Christmas time. And so we had just dropped them off at the airport. We'd spent a week with them on the cruise. We had just dropped them off at the airport, and that's always hard on me. So I was kind of having a sad day, and we were looking for a place to eat, and there was a Hobby Lobby across the street, and he says, you have to go. You have to go. So I did, and it took my mind off my sadness for a while. Okay, refresh, and give me a name.
Last one is Lisa lamenting that she does not have a Hobby Lobby.
Oh, I know. Let me tell you, I understand. Okay, so, I'm still thinking this is a little bit crooked. And that's the nice thing, is that I can rearrange it. That's better. Okay. So these are flexible transfers, so I can get around these little contours, and I just am making sure it is all attached and laying flat. And then I'm just going to use chalk. So when I'm done with this design, or if I want to switch it out for another season, I can just scrape it off like I did that first frame. Okay, I'm going to use Dune paste. I don't want to use white. I want to kind of keep it a little more in the brown tone family. So this is kind of an almond color, and I'm thinking it will show up. Hopefully it's enough contrast. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to start over here.
Tallulah Bell says, oh, life without a Hobby Lobby is sad. It's also a lot cheaper.
Well, yeah. Okay, I forgot to set the timer. Okay, so I'm just chalking on the glass. If I wanted this permanent, I could do this with ink, and then I could heat set this in the oven. But like I said, I don't need it to be permanent. It will be permanent enough.
Yeah, Lavetta says her nearest Hobby Lobby is an hour away.
Yeah, our nearest one is about 2.5 hours.
And Tallulah Bell has a question for you.
Tallulah Bell, does the paste stay on glass the same way? Yes. Yes, it does. It's, again, it's semi-permanent, so if you got it wet or you scratched at it, it's going to come off, which can be a good thing if you don't want it to be permanent. But yes, it adheres the same way. And you apply it the same way. Okay. Okay, while I've got you, I also want to tell you, tomorrow is a big day in the chalk world. We have a new release. We have our holiday, a new set of holiday transfers releasing tomorrow. Look at that. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. What do you think? I like that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. You've already seen me clean a transfer, so I'm just going to spray it so it stays damp. And I'll clean that up later. And so here we go. Anyway, tomorrow we have a new set of designs launching. You don't want to miss those. So if you want a sneak peek, you can type the word holiday in the comments. And the idea of glass, collect off, yes. And it's not permanent if you want to change it up or if you make a mistake. So anyway, type holiday in the comments and you can click on the preview lookbook and see what, there's 31 brand new transfers releasing tomorrow. And there are maybe 25 or so of past transfers re-releasing. So if you are interested, I am having a pre-sale. All invoices have to be paid by tonight at midnight. But if you want to get in on the pre-sale, type in holiday, and you'll get that link. Okay, let me reset this. I think we have time for one more entry. Hopefully we'll get to 25. Okay, who's my name?
Your last one was Cindy Arnett.
Okay.
Type in holiday.
Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure this is dry. Now I have a little area here that's smudged. I'll show you, and I'll show you how I can fix it, especially on glass. It's super, super easy.
If you just ask if can you use a sealer?
Can you certainly can. You would probably not want to use a brush on because that would leave some brush strokes, but a spray on would seal it. If you're really wanting it permanent though, I would use ink and then heat set it. Okay, so look real closely here in this word this. Can you see? It kind of smeared. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to use my detail tool, which is, it has just a really sharp point. And I'm just going to actually scrape that off. So it will be fixed. You'll never know. See? You can't tell. Can't tell I made a boo-boo. Okay, so when I was at Hobby Lobby, I found this. Okay, this is our last one. Who is it? Mr. Bill.
I'm trying to refresh.
Okay.
I want to say that it was Teresa Adams again.
Okay, Teresa Adams, loving it. Okay, so I got this sprig of autumny, but it's white with the little berries. So I saw that and I liked that. Now, it could go in there and it's going to kind of flop. So I could do two different things. I could take a dot of hot glue on here and push it straight in and just adhere it there to the bottom, and that would work. Or I can fill this up. I have some, if you had some rice, or I have wheat here. And I'm just going to fill this up with wheat, and that will hold that stem in place.
That's whole wheat?
This is whole wheat.
In fact, I think that's red wheat from our local granaries here. Actually, that is...
So this still shows the amber color, and it might actually kind of show off the print. Okay, and let's stick that in there.
And yes, so Cindy, those are Hobby Lobby flowers.
Yes, Hobby Lobby. They were half off. They're autumn. So there's my newest little doodad. And then we have this one. Okay, so be looking for, we're actually doing a live event tomorrow. If you're interested in, we're going to do a preview of, not a preview, it will be live by then, but we'll be going through the new things. But if you want a sneak preview, type in holiday and you'll get that information. So this was our project today. And you know what? We didn't get 25, but I'm going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to go ahead and pull a name before we leave. What time do we have? We have a minute or two. Okay, so our winner is Tallulahbelle. Woohoo! Even though we didn't have 25, that's not your fault. We're gonna go ahead and have a winner. So Tallulahbelle, I'll be contacting you a little bit later to let you know what prize I can arrange for you that would be best for you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you saw how versatile our club transfer can be. Any of our transfers, you don't have to use the whole thing. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you stick around for the next crafter on Craft Round the Clock. And please follow our page. We tried, well, we've been a little lax, but we've been busy getting ready to go on vacation, and we've been on vacation. But we do lives several times a week and all kinds of crafts, and we would love to have you follow us and join in with us. So thanks so much, and we will see you later. I'm going to pose here for a screenshot. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.
I got Fatty behind me here.